Hello and welcome back to Bits and Bobs. Today's video is all about the 1943 threepence. That is the brass threepence. As we see here, brass threepences were brought out in 1937 to replace the old silver ones. Firstly, in this video I'll talk about the design of this coin, both sides, and then we'll move on to the facts and figures, mintages and values of the coin. So then, the design. The main design is we see a plant here. Now this is a thrift plant with three main buds, as you can see, being the main features, and this sort of reeding and stems also making a nice pattern in the center of the coin. Below this is the date of the coin. This one is the 1943 variety, as I've said. And then around the top of the coin is the words threepence, and this of course is the denomination, as it was worth 3 pence. Now you can see the coin has many sides. In fact, it has 12 sides, and I believe I'm right in saying it was the first ever coin to be made in the UK for circulation that's not round. Now then, on to the obverse of the coin. The obverse of the coin features the left-facing and uncrowned portrait of King George VI, and this portrait was done by Humphrey Paget, who the initials HP can be seen below the king's neck. Around his portrait is the legend, in Latin, reading Georgius VI DG BR Omn Rex FD Ind Imp. This is Latin, as I said, and translates to George VI, by the grace of God, King of all the Britons, Defender of the Faith, and Emperor of India, his sort of titles at the time. Lastly, neither side nor the edge has any milling at all, so it is a milled coin, but there isn't any reeding to denote this, as it's a hard shape to clip off without being noticed, because one of the sides will be more flat. Now then, on to the facts and figures, as I said. This coin was minted at the Tower Hill Mint, in London, where the Royal Mint was based between 1810 and 1975. These coins weighed 6.8 grams, which is much heavier than the old 1.414 gram silver threepences, so they're much bigger, heavier coin. The composition of this coin was brass, and to make up the alloy brass was 79% copper, so mostly copper, 20% zinc, and 1% nickel, all mixed together to make the alloy brass, which could then be used in the production of these new brass threepence coins. So then, the diameter of this coin is 21mm, or I should say that's 21mm between the flat parts of the coin. Obviously it'll be a little bit more of a diameter on the higher, pointy corners of the 12 sides of this coin, as you know, it's not a completely round and therefore equal diameter of the coin. Lastly, for the size, the thickness of this coin was 2.5mm, which makes them quite chunky coins. The 1943 threepence had a mintage of 101,702,400, so it is an extremely common coin, and you're sure to find one if you need one, as there are tons around for everybody. Now then, the threepence coin was of course worth 3 pence, which was 1/4 or 1/4 of a shilling, and was 1/80th of a pound sterling. So that's how it fit into the money at the time. And at the time, in 1943, a threepence would have equaled 74 pence in today's money. So not a huge value to the coin, but definitely more buying power than threepence would have in today's, shops and things like that, where 74p could get a few things back then. Now then, speaking of value, what is the coin worth to collectors today? One in normal condition, as they're never very worn, as they didn't have long to circulate, will be around £1, maybe £2, depending on if it's a bit higher condition. And in uncirculated condition, with all the detail and no marks at all, and all the shine still, around £10. So due to the very high mintage, there's not much, high premiums or prices for this coin, but it is still a lovely coin, as I'm sure you'll agree. Please do comment down below if you yourself have a 1943 threepence, and while you're there commenting, of course do subscribe, as it's really appreciated. And lastly, thank you for watching. We hope you've enjoyed the video, and we hope you join us again on Bits and Bobs for some more coin videos. Bye!